Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how you can create the header of our wireframe layout. Here you can view we have a container having the logo or whatever the text and brand tags of the website. Then here is the menu, and then here is the search bar. We will create this application by implementing Bootstrap 4, which is the latest and stable version for front-end framework. And let's start about that. So I'm using the Sublime. Here I have a sample folder. Let's create a file named as header.html and save it. Now I will use HTML and enter. So header code. So let's start building the code for the header, but first of that we need the Bootstrap library, or we need to download that and embed in our this file. By saving and optimizing the time, I have the default links of those libraries, and I will paste it here, and you can even Google that. Right now I have the library which is Bootstrap 3, and you can also use Bootstrap 4 as required, but right now we will build up the menu with Bootstrap 3. So there is a class which is used to create navigation in HTML. We have nav, and then class as navbar inverse. So let's put intent and say nav. Here we will create the navbar. Here is the class and navbar, and then we will create the instance as navbar inverse, navbar dash inverse. Okay, so right after this we need a div which is the container. So let is class container fluid, and then there is the header part. So div class nav header. Right after this, as you see in our wireframe, right now we have created only this container. Now we need a space for logo and branding text. We will create in header a brand or the text or whatever you want to use. This is a simple link, whatever the link you want to use. Right now I will place a name as the engineering projects, and now save it. Let's view this in open with Firefox. So it is rendering. So here is the outcome right now. This is the text. Now we will add a class over here as class. So class will be the navbar dash brand. Now refresh this. So this text is get changed into the reasonable font so that it's look like the branding or logo text. Even that you can place image. Now what we will do, we will create the menu as we have seen here: home, products, company, blog. So let's start with that. Here is the one part is header. Now the next part is the nav. Okay, so let's create that. We will use UL for that, and here we have class as navbar dash nav. Right after this we will have li, and here I will say there is a link. Okay, so link as home product blog contact duct blog contact as we have here. Okay, blog, whatever it is, just for demo, whatever the naming conventions are. So now view this here. So here is the name. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to tell the form where it should be placed. So it should be placed on the right side, as we have in the wireframe it is on the right side. So we have to add a class here as navbar dash rght. Right, now refresh, so it get placed over this place, and when the searching bar appear here, it will be look like this. So let's create a search bar. So for search bar there is a form. Okay, in that form I have class as navbar dash from, and it's on the again on the right side, and whatever the action you want to give it, it's upon you. Now there is a div, so we can place the text box and class as input group. Okay, so input group, now place the input type here, input type text, and whatever the naming convention you want to give it, it's up to you, and add a class which is form control, and you can use a placeholder too as search here. Search here. Now it is just the search. Okay, so it is appear here. We need an icon too, which should be appear, and the alignment should be responsive like this. So what we will do, we will add some more feature in this. Right after this we will add a div having class input group dash button, and here's a button having class bt and bt, and default having type submit, and here we will place the icon as I class glyph icon. Okay, glyph icon, and it's a kind of a search button. And now refresh. Okay, so it's look alike this. Now what we need to do, we need to place this here and this here. So for this, what we will do, we will use this code above this. Like this, and now refresh it, and Now inspect the code and see, after refreshing, where are we lying. Click here, and here is the form, and we need the form margin right, float right. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. We need to use a container as we are using over here. Like here we have a form controller over this whole form by applying a div here, like this. I will say this is the input group. Okay, we have a mistake over here. We need to use navbar header, and we are using nav header. And now refresh this, so it will get a line. We have a little mistake over, and here is the form instead of from, so it is a form. And now refresh this, so I hope it will work, and it will working fine now. So now we have a proper header over here, and you can use the logo over here too. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question regarding this, you can ask us, and don't forget to subscribe the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. Take care, bye bye, have fun.